Now, from KOB-TV Albuquerque, this is Channel 4 Eyewitness News at 10.
They went up into the mountains to go cross-country skiing to celebrate her birthday.
But they ended up dying together, still holding hands. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carla Aragon.
And I'm Tom Joles. You could see it in their eyes. They loved each other and they loved life. But life is over tonight for Beverly and Paul Steel.
The Cedar Crest couple was the subject of a massive search earlier today near the Santa Fe ski area. And early tonight, searchers delivered the bad news.
Let's go live now to Christian Peterson for more on what happened to the Steels. Christian?
Tom, the Steels came out here to enjoy a cross-country ski trip and celebrate a birthday. Beverly just celebrated a birthday yesterday, but it's ended in utter tragedy. The frozen elderly bodies were pulled from the woods just about a mile up here on the road near the Windsor Trail around 5 p.m. tonight by search and rescue crews.
We went looking for them. They have been located. Both did not make it through the night.
Life ended for the Steels just a half-mile from the Ski Basin Road. Volunteer search and rescue crews think the Cedar Crest couple died of exposure after spending the night on a frigid mountain above 10,000 feet. It began Wednesday evening after the Steels finished up cross-country skiing. Their dog got loose and they walked along the North Ski Trail in search of the animal. Steels shared their plans with a parking attendant on top of the mountain, and when that person noticed the dog in their abandoned car the next day, the search was on.
We tracked them off this. They went in the Nordic track and we followed their tracks off the Nordic track, but the point at which they were eventually found and will be evacuated is only about a half a mile.
About 50 volunteers scoured the mountainside, people from Los Alamos, St. John's College, people who cared. The first team in located the bodies, ending the optimism that fueled the search. There was no snow cave, no life, no survivors. There's a sense of frustration and loss tonight. As you can see, search crews are packing up. There was optimism before because just in January, these crews had helped a Santa Fe man escape an avalanche. He spent the night in a snow cave and was brought out alive. But again, tonight the Steels weren't so fortunate, and people here are having a hard time dealing with what happened. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Christian.
Well, you know, this tragedy is especially difficult for us at KOB. The victims were the parents of the man who normally directs this newscast, and our sympathies go out to Mark Steele and his family.
Now, while we look at the numbers for today, I wanted to take just a moment to pass on my condolences to the Steele family. The mom and dad actually died because they went into the woods to look for their dog, and I never got to meet Mr. and Mrs. Steele, but I know their son, Mark, very well, and he's not just a co-worker. He's a fine human being, a terrific father, and prayers and thoughts go out to him and his wife, Dorothy. I know that they're very strong in their Christian faith, and I hope that'll help pull them through the tragedy.